Who paid for the date? Did you pay for it, or did you make her pay?
The thing is, I always pay because I'm old school.
He's a gentleman.
But I resented it. I sent her the bill afterwards, because I think at least that was,
Oh, jeez.
I asked for Paul from the UK. What's up? I listened in to Trump's speech today. I couldn't listen to the whole thing because I haven't got the fortitude of you guys. You're a lot tougher than me.
My job.
But what I did is I went onto YouTube and I just randomly clicked on the YouTube video because it had already happened on Trump's speech, and not one. I must have clicked half a dozen times minimum, and every time he was saying something crazy. I clicked on one and he's calling Democrats sleazebags. I clicked to another and he's boasting about renaming the Gulf of Mexico. I couldn't find a single intelligent soundbite from that orange moron. Not one. And
well, being from the UK, does it? I mean, watching America do this, how does it feel to be from another country? What do you think? I know you don't speak for the whole country, but what do you think the people in the UK are thinking of this kind of speech by an American president?
Well, we've got a funny relationship with America. It's not exactly love-hate, but on the one hand, we will, because we're complainers in England. We don't think we're the greatest at anything. We complain about everything. We even complain about the weather, and we can't do anything about that. So within 24 hours of Keir Starmer being in, we all hated him. That's how we are in England. We're cynical and complainers. Now, with America, we see all the faults. We've always seen the faults, the arrogance, the overemphasis on wealth, this sort of thing. But on the other hand, deep down, we think America does do the right thing. As Churchill said, they do everything wrong and in the end do the right thing. But watching this is inexplicable. If you had told me this was going to happen with an American presidency, I would have bet every penny I owned against it. Every penny.
I agree. Years ago, I would have said the same thing.
I would never believe this could happen. This is a true story. When, with the last election, I nearly put my whole pension on Kamala winning. I was thinking I'll double my money. I just couldn't believe you would vote that guy in for a second time. First time I could kind of work it out. It was a bit of a wrestling match type situation. It was a vote for Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair or something. But the second time, after you'd seen the you-know-what show he'd done on the first term, I couldn't believe it. He's worse. He's much worse than I thought. And
he's worse than he's much worse. Yeah, he's much worse than I thought as well. Did you see the racist video that he put out on Truth Social? What do you make of the racist AI video?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard so much about it now, and I don't know whether I could bear to watch it. I've heard the audio, and number one, it's disgusting. It's disgusting to hear a thing like this. But an American president putting it out.
Yeah. And those videos, those types of videos are out there all over the place, all over social media.
I got to ask Paul.
But the president posted it.
Yeah, I got to ask Paul one question. Paul, do you think all the Americans that were rooting for the golfers at the Ryder Cup were all Trump supporters? I think they all were.
Of course.
They had to be, right? They had to be
entitled, yes.
Yeah. They're so easy to pick Trump supporters. That's the good news. I'll give you a funny story. I'm single for all the ladies out there, but I was on a date, and halfway through, she admitted she liked Trump. And in my mind, I thought, that's the end of this date.
Well, time to go.
On my profile, I added on the top, no Trump supporters. I had to add it.
What did she like about him? What did she like about him? Did she like his manly physique, his breasts?
She said, yeah, she liked he's strong. There's always she's strong. She was, obviously, it was in England. It was in England today, but she happened to be Ukrainian.
The guy could barely walk. What does she mean strong? What is she? What does strong mean?
And he's tough, and he says what he thinks. And I would have thought that's the worst thing he can do is say what he thinks.
So what does that mean? Does that mean if some racist uses the N-word, we should praise that person because, well, he or she says what they think? It's the dumbest. It's so stupid.
Because he says such stupid, horrible things. I think, well, he must be telling the truth because nobody will be dumb enough to make that up.
Paul, I just don't get it. I'm assuming the date didn't go very well.
Who paid?
Well,
That's what I want to know.
I already knew it was over halfway through.
So you didn't get to first. You're claiming you didn't get to first base.
I didn't get to North.
He didn't get his uniform on. Who paid for the date? Did you pay for it, or did you make her pay?
The thing is, I always pay because I'm old school.
He's a gentleman.
But I resented it. I sent her the bill afterwards, because I think at least that was,
Oh, jeez. I would have told her, hey, if we make it to the second date, I last longer than your guy 13 seconds because I'm strong. That's what I would have said. Paul, it's good to hear from you, my friend. I appreciate you, Paul.
Thanks for the call.
Jeez. Halfway through the date to learn that somebody not only voted for Trump, but they think he's strong. And
look at the time. I
oh
gotta
my
go.
God. You know what effect that would have on me? It'd be like I'd be swimming in cold water, if you get what I'm saying. 702, I don't care how beautiful the woman is.